going to be a makeup routine, and it's not really an everyday makeup routine because my makeup between colors changes every day. So yeah, sorry for the damp hair. I didn't bother blow drying it at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first thing that we're using is a L'Oreal Visible Lift foundation. And what it does is it comes, you twist it once and it comes through the little brush so that the brush is attached. And I'm just going to use this up underneath my eyes. There we go, that's better. A little bit too much there, but that's okay. And instead of using the brush, because it still has more on it, what I do is I just use my fingers for it. As soon as I get enough on there, I just rub it with my fingers because the brush still has more on it. And instead of using the brush, instead of blending it, would just put more on there. So I just use that. And instead of using a concealer after, that pretty much does the job for me. Well, actually, I need to get on my chin. So that pretty much does the job for me. So enough to where I don't have to have the concealer on it. I'm just going to do my under my eyes, my chin, and a little bit on the forehead. Okay, so okay, the next thing is powder. This is just the CoverGirl powder. And Creamy Natural 120, and instead of using the original, yeah, this is just what it looks like, and instead of using the original brush that it comes with, or not brush, but whatever the thing's called, I just use one of these. I think these are actually powder brushes, but they work for, not powder, blush brushes, but they work for powder too. Blend that down your neck because you don't want to have like a white line, or if you do it darker, you don't have like a dark line right there where your makeup ends. So go down your neck. Okay, and that's it for the powder. That's what it looks like. Okay, and for right now, I'm going to move on to the eyes. And what I do for the eyes is I actually, for the brush, I just got this, it's like an ID Bare Essentials, that's what it looks like, and it's actually a concealer brush, no, it's not a CoverGirl, Max Covers concealer brush, oops, like that, and, you can also use just CoverGirl, these, and they basically just switch back and forth with me. Okay, but so I use this for an eyeshadow brush just because it already has like a concealer brush, so you don't really need a brush for that. But when you use this for an eyeshadow brush, it runs on really smoothly. I'm stuttering on every word. Smoothly, so it looks really nice. Okay, so I'm just taking a 35 Rainbow palette. And so for the first color, I'm taking this white but sheer kind of silvery color, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. And sometimes I do tend to mix it with those front two, and then this one right here. I don't know if I'm pointing to the right one. That one right there. But most of the time I just use those two. right there and just kind of go back and forth with them, because just to get that sheer look. And sometimes I would even go right down here. Pretty much just depends. I just take my finger and kind of blend that out, kind of. And makeup days are kind of off and on with me, depending on if I would rather sleep or not. But, okay, and then I get really powdery. Sometimes I take my finger and I just kind of blend it out, kind of. And I'm not going all the way up to my eyebrow with this. Okay, and so for the next, I'm just going to get tissue and clean that off, kind of. Okay, excuse me. So for this one, I'm actually going to be using both of these brushes. And again, the black one is from CoverGirl, and I'm not really sure what the concealer brush is from, but okay, so for my next color is going to be pink, and you can use a dark pink, you can use a light pink, or you can use other colors. Sometimes to match a brown shirt like this, I would actually prefer this color, but that's in a different palette. But I'm not going to be using it today because I've practiced enough with the pink that I really like it. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking the CoverGirl brush, and I'm taking this pink right here and I'm mixing it pretty much with all three of these. And I'm blowing off or tapping to get any of the excess off. Okay, I'm not finding a really good place to fit this. Okay. If you saw the Q-tips right below me, right here, because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when I'm doing my mascara, I blink at the wrong time and it gets everywhere, so I just take it and wet it with water and then roll it. Okay, and so right now it looks like it's half and half. If you don't want that look, then that's fine. Just take your concealer brush and tap them back and forth to blend it. And then sometimes I get my finger and just take it and go out with it. And then for touch-up, sometimes I use these little wipes right here, and if it went out too far, I just take it with my finger and go out like that to make it more rounder, because for some reason every time I do my eyeshadow, it always gets that sharp edge to it right at the end, and so it never really looks right. So I just take those if that happens to me and then just blend it. Okay, and then you just do the same to the other eye. Tap off the excess, and then just do it again. You can also mix up with your colors. I think that a light shimmery gray and a light pink would look really good together. Like a gray in your inner and lighter pink on your outer. And then sometimes instead of using the brush, to blend it, I just use my finger. And since that went all the way up out to the brow bone, I'll just take it and make it more round. Doesn't normally take me this long to do my makeup, just because I'm explaining. Okay, and then I'm going to tap off any of that extra powder. You kind of just play with it and blend it some more if needed. Not really sure why, but for some reason this eye it looks darker than this eye on the pink right there, but I think that's just because I didn't tap off the access on this other one. Okay, so that's for that eyeshadow. That's what it looks like. That needs to be fixed, but it might take just a little bit longer to fix, so the video is probably already going to turn out a little bit longer than I intended it to. Okay, so before I do my mascara, I'm going to do eyeliner. And this is just an eye pencil. And it came in like a set, and I tried it out, and I thought it was going to be really runny and stuff, but it's not. It actually works really good, and it's not a rotating one or whatever. But you can't sharpen it because it's too not necessarily thin, but it rubs on really easy. So I'm just going to do this on my bottom, on my waterline. So it just looks like that. And I'm just going to do the exact same to the other one. I don't do, it's kind of hard to talk and do this at the same time. I don't do it on my top because I never really was good at doing it on my top. My older sister tried to teach me many times. I just could never learn it. So that's just what that looks like. Okay. So for the eyelashes, just take an eyelash curler. I love my eyelashes be permanently curled during the day. I don't know, but this one kind of messes up my eyeshadow whenever I do it. Okay. So for, this is just a regular eyelash color, which I need to get the thing changed out because it's kind of getting old, or it's been old. And if you want, you can use that L'Oreal 2-in-1 with the conditioner and the mascara at the bottom, or on the side, like the conditioner. I've tried that and it works really good. When you take it off, it always makes your eyelashes really smooth. I don't really get in my inner, just because I don't know, it kind of makes me nervous because I've had mascara in my eye before and it does not feel good. So ever since then, I've been kind of paranoid about it getting in my inner right here. Okay, now so for lips, you can do whatever you want. Personally, I would recommend an EOS with like just like to moisturize it, and then have a lip gloss over it or something. But I'm just taking again, I don't know what kind of brand this is from. I don't know, but it's just this really bright pink. And I don't even really rub this on there. I dap it because it's so bright, and you don't want it to stand out. I don't like my lips standing out that much. I don't want it to be bright. Okay, so that's for that, and I actually forgot pretty much. I'm gonna move this over here so I can get into my little box thing. Blush, you can choose to do blush. I'm just taking this regular one. This falls off really easy, but it just says blush on it. That's just what it looks like. It's like a 2. One thing, which my good blush, which is not this, I left here. Okay, I'm just going to take this, I guess you can call it a brush, but see how this it falls so easy out of the container that when you drop it, it just goes everywhere. And then you get this big mess to clean up. So what I do is I make the fishy lips. That way you can see your cheekbone. At least that's how my mom taught me. Yeah, that's kind of like a guide for me. Is the little fishy lips. You know when it creases right here? That's when you know not to go past that unless you're kind of blending it. But I originally do have I have to pause every sentence to do my fishy lips. I originally do have rosy cheeks, but I pretty much covered that up with the CoverGirl powder, just because sometimes they can get too rosy, and I don't know. I don't even know why I keep doing this. I was done like 10 minutes ago. Okay, so in there it kind of looks like it. That's more of an orange. Okay, so sorry, there's probably some parts that need to be edited out, but that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay, so anyways, that's for my routine. And again, the eyeshadow changes up, the lipstick changes up, and pretty much everything changes up every single day. But that's just what I had on today. I actually didn't have I had it on earlier today, but then I got to pull it washed off, so I did it again. And I'm fixing to go to bed anyway, so I don't know why I did that. But I just wanted to make a video for you guys. So that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.